fourth graders, this is Miss Cross here, and I am ready to get started with fourth grade math. Now, this is just going to be a quick little introduction to how the math lessons are going to look, because kind of like some science lessons you might have seen last week, you will not see me when I'm teaching you these lessons. You will hear me, but I wanted you to see me because I like it better when you know who's talking to you. So the lessons each day will be on Google Slides, and your teacher is going to be able to upload those onto their eClass page so that you can have them to go back over if you need to see something again or listen to something, look at something again. But kind of like with science, there is a structure that each lesson will follow, okay? And there's a couple really important aspects of the lessons, and I'm going to talk about it in the next video where I do the lesson, but I wanted to just talk to you about it first so you know what to expect. The first thing there's going to be is an activating strategy or an activating activity. And we love to use these in fourth grade. They are fun. They get us thinking about math. So today I'm going to teach you how to do a number talk. Now, we're not going to actually do a number talk until tomorrow, but I'm going to teach you some things you need to know. I'm going to give you some hints right now. You're going to have to watch the lesson video to figure out what these mean. But the first thing I want you to do is take your fist like this and put it right on your chest. Okay? That's going to be an important thing for number talks. Now I want you to make a fist, give a thumbs up, and put it on your chest. Okay, you might think this is really weird, but I promise I'll explain it in the other video. Now I want you to do the same thing, but stick out your pointer finger. So your thumb's out, your pointer finger's out, everything else is still closed, and put that on your chest. Okay, now the last thing I want you to do is to hold a fist, turn it around, put out your thumb and your pinky, and you're going to shake your hand like this. Okay, that's a really important symbol that we use in my class and maybe in your class too, not only in math or number talks, but we use that in a lot of different lessons, especially when we're doing face-to-face instruction. But I found this week, or last week, that it was actually helpful on digital learning too, because I could have my students muted, I could ask a question, and once you learn what that answer means, you can use that to show your teacher something really important about your learning. Okay, so activating strategy this week is going to be number talks. There are some other activating strategies that we'll do later in the weeks. One of our favorite is Estimation 180, and we'll start that before too long. You might have one called Which One Does Not Belong. There's lots of different ones we use, and we'll teach you them as we go. So after your activating strategy, there will be a mini lesson. Now, in class, mini lesson is the time where your teacher is teaching. You are not asking questions, you are not raising your hand, you are not talking, you're just listening to the lesson that your teacher is teaching. So in digital, you will hear me going through the mini lesson, and I might model something. Your teacher might pause the video and model it on paper for you with their ladybug, or however they want to do that. But it really is a time for you to sit and listen, okay? Because after the mini lesson, you're then going to have a time where you get to practice whatever I taught you or your teacher taught you in the mini lesson time. So activating strategy, mini lesson, and then some kind of practice, and then you'll have some independent work. And that could look a lot of different ways. You could be doing something in Google Classroom. You could be doing something in your math journal. You could be using online manipulatives. It really just depends on how your teacher wants to structure your independent practice. You might be working in your math book that came home in your student tub the other week. So, activating strategy, mini lesson, guided practice where you'll practice with your teacher, and then independent practice where you'll practice on your own. And then we'll have some kind of summary to wrap up the lesson. Okay, so I just wanted to let you see my face while I'm talking to you before you can hear me and not see me, and explain a little bit what you can expect today and really the rest of fourth grade for math. So if you get confused, please ask your teacher for help, and they will be glad to help you and get you back on track, okay? We hope you have a great day of math learning. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.